Congratulations, Annie. You made it to the finals.
You gotta fight the shark. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the TGIF Report. I'm Mike Moliterno. Well, we are getting down to it. Halloween is fast approaching, so I thought we would revisit a spooky segment from 2020. Now that I think of it, pretty much all of 2020 was spooky. But as you may or may not recall, there was a time we did a video podcast called Better Than You Remember, where we discussed movies that we felt were better than you remember. And in one segment, we decided to do a horror movie villain bracket March Madness style to see who was the deadliest, most vicious killer in all of horror. Great idea, right? I thought so. The only thing is, we thought it would be really funny if all of us made sure that the least likely horror movie villain would win and not tell Maggie about it. So sit back and enjoy the final few minutes of this podcast, which finds the shark from Jaws facing off against Annie Wilkes from Misery, and bask in the delicious disbelief from Maggie. If you like to watch or listen to the entire podcast, a link is available in the description.
I love the idea of Annie Wilkes. I just feel like she wouldn't win against Jaws.
Okay, that's
All right.
fair. So you vote for Jaws.
In my opinion.
Yeah, and everyone's entitled to their opinion.
So is Annie just, is she really excited? She just read a great book. She's having a good time. She feels like celebrating. She takes a trip to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting a little careless, puts on her one piece with her bathing cap. You know what I mean? Goes night swimming.
Ooh, night swimming.
Well, Mike, what do you think, man?
Mm-hmm.
I think she night swims with the sledgehammer.
I'm not saying she's swimming at all. I think she'll be out on a boat. She seems like a boating kind of gal.
She's on a dinghy.
Like, how would she beat Jaws? Like, what would she do to beat him?
She uses her medical knowledge to load up one of those spears full of all kinds of drugs. First of all, she'd play the long game. She'd have got the shark addicted to codeine, just like she did Paul Sheldon. The shark would come to her because he's all cracked out. It's time for his fix. You know what I mean? He's got the cold chills going on. He's sitting there.
I need my fix.
He's got his mouth open.
He's
ready
waiting
for it. Only this time, it ain't the good stuff. No, this time it's a special cocktail mixed up by Annie Wilkes. Shark down.
Yeah, she is handy with a shotgun, so I think she can switch that over to the
A shotgun's
harpoon.
not gonna what? Oh,
No,
I see where you're going. Okay.
Yeah, her skills can transfer to the sea with a harpoon gun, I guess you would call it.
Those skills are transferable.
So.
Oh yeah, I could see her. I could see her as a pirate and.
No, she's not a pirate. She can point and aim, and she's skilled.
That's true. She's a marksman, right?
Yeah. In this scenario, I think Annie could probably pull this off. I think I've got faith in Annie to pull this off. If anyone should win, she was the total underdog here.
That's true.
If anyone deserves the win, it's her. Just to get into the finals is really impressive.
The leprechaun.
She beat Norman Bates.
He's thousands of years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Michael Myers,
who's basically the
indestructible
personification of evil. Shark's just an animal. People kill sharks all the time.
That's true.
Just one more.
I think it depends on if she's prepared or not.
It's just a fishing trip.
Well, I mean, if she's fought 3 people already, I think she's ready for another fight.
The shark doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
It's not all about the sledgehammer, Maggie. I mean, come on. She's got more.
It was for everybody else.
She's got more.
In those fights, she has flexibility in her fighting skills.
Got
Maggie.
more tools in her toolkit. She drugs him.
One-trick pony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan, what do you think?
She fishes out there.
Josh is gonna hate me. I went with Jaws.
Thank you, Dan.
My issue is I don't know if Annie would have the wherewithal to throw a fire extinguisher in its mouth and then shoot it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think she needs to do that. I still think she can do the harpoon gun thing. That's what I would do if I were Annie.
I think Jaws would probably sneak attack her.
That's true. You can kind of swim underwater and just jump wherever you want, but I don't know. I'm still going for Annie. I'm impressed. We do.
Yeah.
We have a tie.
Yeah, we have to settle this tie. It's Annie and Jaws 2-on-2. So.
Yes, sir.
Hey, no pressure, Jeremy. But we're down to the actual final. You're on the pod again. I'm sorry. This is the absolute final. This is, the
championship match.
The championship match. Whoever wins this wins it all. It is, and we're at a tie again, so I'm sorry, buddy. We have the shark from Jaws versus Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Wow. How did Freddie not make it to the final?
You'll have to watch the pod. You'll have to watch the episode.
I can't wait. But this is a heck of a championship match. You know what? Jaws made it terrifying for me to go into the ocean for a solid year after watching, but giving it to Annie, no question.
Doesn't have legs.
I love this podcast so much.
What the hell?
Thank you so much, Jeremy. You
You bet. I'm glad to have been a part of it.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one. Oh, this has just been unexpected. A roller coaster. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Congratulations to Annie. Wow.
Freddie,
the
Jason,
underdog.
the Xenomorph have all fallen by the wayside. They all lay dead, beaten and bludgeoned under the mighty sledgehammer of Annie Wilkes. Thor who? Annie Wilkes.
Yeah.
Who can pick up her sledgehammer?
And that is all for this week's TGIF Report. Have a happy, safe weekend. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Mike Moliterno.
717 Credit Union. Business services designed to meet your daily needs. Commercial loans, business deposits, merchant and payroll services. 717 Credit Union. It's knowing you were treated right every time.